Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Empire State Sports. It's your boy Charlie Caps, and right beside me on Studio Tanglewood, it's the one and only Annie.
Yo, yo, yo!
And on the ones and twos, the producer of tonight's show, it's the Backbone.
How you doing?
And in the Jets corner, it's Mike from Bayonne.
Coach Sala, baby.
And now you can listen to us every Friday at 8 a.m. on the Overdrive channel on Dash Radio. What up, Ant?
Charles!
How you doing?
How you
Going
doing,
on, man?
Charles?
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Right? How was your Christmas?
My Christmas was good. How was yours?
It was good.
It was nice.
You don't see what I'm wearing, bud?
I do. It's fresh.
This is
What are you,
fresh
what are
as
you
shit,
wearing
huh?
right now? Tell
This
us.
is a Danny Jones
Christmas special.
Christmas special. There's something about this jersey, Charles.
There's something about it?
I told my daddy.
Okay.
I said, Daddy. He goes, Aunt, what do you want for Christmas? You want a Danny Jones jersey? I go, Dad, don't get me a Danny Jones jersey. Get me a Danny Jones jersey when we know he is the guy.
When he's the guy.
Guess what, Charles? I have a Danny Jones jersey. And you want to know why I have a Danny Jones jersey?
I think we know.
He's the guy.
He is the guy.
Bro.
Eli 2.0 coming through.
I love me some Danny.
Right?
Yeah, man, this is what I got for Christmas. I like it a lot.
Right? It looks nice. It's fresh.
Thanks.
Very
You
fresh.
can touch it.
You got another.
Touch it.
You got another
Touch it.
Christmas present. Very nice.
Thanks.
Throwback.
Yeah.
You got another Christmas present.
What's that?
You got a new shortstop.
No,
I mean, third baseman.
Well,
I mean,
I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean,
Charles.
a broken down player
Yeah, I
trying
don't
to get over 300 and how many million?
I don't. That doesn't matter.
He was trying to
for
rob
12?
He was trying to rob the Mets.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy was trying to come in here and take Stevie's money. But you know what? One thing I can tell you about Uncle Steven, all right, is there is no way a man like that is in the place that he's at for making bad decisions.
I mean,
Okay, I understand the
Nimmo
impulse.
8 years, bro.
I know the impulse. Listen, it was the market, if you want to say. He was setting the market for a little while. Okay, so if he wanted to raise the minimum up there a little bit for Nemo, it's okay.
Yeah.
But he wasn't going to have this Carlos Correa come in here and just take over. It wasn't going to happen. Yo, when this episode ended, okay, on Tuesday night last week, we're going into Christmas. You went to sleep. We wake up to the bomb news that Carlos Correa drops out of the Giants deal. Bro, the Giants got fleeced.
Yeah, fleeced.
Okay. They got fleeced this offseason. If I'm a Giants fan right now, I probably don't show up to school.
Yeah, but I'm not happy until it's like signed, sealed, delivered.
So it looks like it's going to be signed, sealed, and delivered, but now you're just not going to get robbed.
I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be signed, sealed,
and then if
delivered.
it's not, it's not. You move on, right?
But I already had that feeling on that Wednesday morning. Let me tell you what happened Wednesday morning for me. So
you were dreaming the Mets got Carlos Correa.
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
So now my buddy Vin, he's a cop.
Yeah, we know about Vin. We need to get Vin on this pod.
Oh, he'll
for sure.
100% be on.
Yeah.
So Vin, he's a cop, and I always tell him, listen, if you're in a situation, I want to be the first to know. Like if something happens at work, I don't want to find out through the internet.
Bro.
I want to know. So I wake up, I have 2 missed phone calls from him. 5:58 a.m., 6:02 a.m.
Oh no.
So now in my head, I'm like, yo, something fucking happened, bro. So I get up, I called him. It was 6:15 in the morning when I called him. So the phone's ringing.
You didn't know anything yet.
No,
You just seen Vin's number.
I just see Vin call me. I didn't look at anything else. I just saw I had 2 missed calls from Vin. So I'm thinking like, what the fuck? So I pick up the phone. I call him up. He answers the phone and he goes, "We got him." So now I'm thinking like, what do you mean we got him?
Yeah.
Like, who did you catch a terrorist? Like, what do you mean we got him? You know what I mean? He's like, we just signed Carlos Correa. I'm like, get the fuck out! Like, I could not believe it. Did not even like starting Carlos Correa didn't even like come into mind. Like, there was nothing about Carlos Correa for me thinking that we were ever gonna get Carlos Correa.
Yeah.
And then that happened. Obviously, I'm ecstatic on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Every day I'm fucking happy. It's a fucking Christmas every day leading up to Christmas. But then the fucking news breaks.
And then the news breaks, and we're kind of still sitting here in limbo.
We're still saying it
We're
since
sitting here in
last
limbo.
Tuesday. We still don't know what the fuck's going
It's
on,
a full
bro.
week later. We're still sitting here in limbo,
my
not knowing.
It's crazy.
You know who else got a Christmas present?
Who?
Mike from Bayonne.
A Christmas? Oh, no, he got Cole.
No. You know how he got a Christmas present?
How?
From Tua. Tua gave him a
That was big.
Christmas present. Mike, how you feeling over there in Bayonne?
I've felt better, but I could be feeling a lot worse. And you're right. Thanks, Tua.
Yeah, right. Tua Tagovailoa. Did I say that right?
I know, it sounded
I
good.
don't know. I felt really
It sounded good. I don't even think he knows how to say his
But
own
yo,
name
he
at this
gave you
point.
he gave you a Christmas present, man. You know, after you got rid of Zach. You know what? Watching the episode back a little bit, I'm gonna admit that I'm a little embarrassed that I was kind of giving this giving this guy one more week in my head. I was really praying.
Bro.
I'm a little embarrassed though that I was really
Give this kid a
chance.
I was really trying.
Give him a chance.
I really was trying, man. I really was.
You
And then
were
on
not
Sunday, I
alone,
was like,
man.
holy shit, man, he really does suck. And then I'm like, wait, he really is short. And then I'm like, oh man. I'm like,
Mike, you couldn't be any more spot on about that.
yeah, this guy's gone.
He
This
can't
guy's
see over the
gone.
line.
He's gone. He'll never play for the Jets again.
Oh my God.
He's done, man. He's
Yeah.
done. And what a roller coaster. I feel like I needed this podcast, like I needed my psych meeting for the week. Like I needed
It's therapy. It's
I feel like
therapy.
so much Jets has happened, and I
So much.
need to get it off my chest. This kid's done, guys.
Yeah,
and
it's
and if there's any Jet fan left in the world that thinks otherwise, they're really not watching, because it's gotten to the point where, I mean, it's inexcusable stuff now. And Rob Saleh can sit on the podium and they ask him all these questions, and I think someone asked him, how come there's such a spark in the offense with everybody else in? You know what I mean? Like, where
Yeah.
is that coming from?
Uh-huh.
And the guy had to sit there and just eat the question. Like, he just had to say, I don't really have an answer.
Yeah,
for that."
here's a
Yeah,
clip.
Mike, hold 1 sec. We're gonna get the clip up right now.
Yeah, like I just said, it's that report's all speculation. He still has a huge plan in our future, and we're still, like I said, we're not quitting on the young man.
Planning out future, he
We're gonna do
says.
everything we can to develop him.
What? What future?
Yeah.
What future?
Yeah, maybe the future.
He
is
doesn't believe that.
some
man.
other
You
neck
can
of
see it
the-
in his eyes.
Yeah, some other neck of the world he'll play football. Maybe if it's backyard football, some sandlot, so something.
Yeah, but we got.
Oh, the XFL. What is the XFL still around?
Yeah, it's coming back.
It's coming back?
next month, February.
Yeah.
But no, it really is.
You just dropped that.
No, I swear to God. But Mike, you really did get a Christmas present with the Dolphins losing, and
yeah.
the big news: Mikey fucking Whitey, he's back.
Mikey White, man.
How do you feel like now that Mike White's back? We don't have to talk about Zach Wilson anymore. We know that this guy's a bum loser. We know that he might, quite possibly might be the worst draft pick in New York sports history.
His mom
could be.
His mom is DMing people saying you're freaking
I heard that
toxic.
it's fake news. I heard it's fake news.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard that's fake news
Where'd you get that from?
on WFAN today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they heard it was fake news. But
I don't believe them.
yeah, either way.
WFAN is like CNN.
But
these days.
yeah, like we said, Zach Wilson could be the worst draft pick in New York sports history. But now we got the Savior Jesus Christ, Mike White.
Stop it.
The Savior
Listen,
Jesus
Stop. You're
Christ.
trolling. You're trolling the
The
Jet
God, he
fans.
comes
Relax.
from the heavens from above.
With this Danny Jones.
Stop
From the
it.
heavens
Yeah.
from above.
I know. This is what you could tell. He's that kind of believer. Look at him. In
Yeah.
that size
Danny!
XL youth.
Dirty.
That XL youth.
It's a large.
It's a
men's lodge.
It's a woman's lodge. Yeah.
Men's lodge.
Now listen. Now it gets a lot more simple now, which I love. And at the end of the day, I still want this team to get into the playoffs by any means necessary.
Of
Because
course,
no,
of
I
course.
don't think we'll do much irreparable damage in the playoffs, but I want guys like Garrett Wilson to go play a playoff game. I want Sauce to go cover a top wideout when they're getting paid their money for games like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like that, I want them to get that early so that when this quarterback of the future or my dreams eventually comes around, that they're ready to go. And not for nothing, it was 2010. It's been 12 years since I've seen a
The
Jet
longest
playoff
drought.
game.
This is the Jets are the longest droughting team to be in the playoffs. All of football. Wow. The
We're
Lions.
12, and I think
Giants.
Denver is the next one, and they've had their last playoff appearance was 7 years ago. It's been 12 years.
Holy shit!
now-
So what exactly
yeah,
has
what's-
to, what
yeah,
exactly
what's
has to
gonna
happen here for the New York Football Jets?
What has to happen is Mike White has to win out with this offense.
Okay, so
and
win the last
we
two.
need one Patriot loss.
Oh, so you don't really control your own.
We don't
destiny.
control it yet. So the Patriots finish their season versus Miami next week, and then Buffalo the week after.
Holy shit.
So we need a 1 loss from them.
Okay,
and we need to go into Seattle,
those are
beat
two different
Seattle.
buckets. Those are two
The
hard.
Patriots
Right.
can make it by winning against Miami and losing against Buffalo.
They
Right.
can make it.
Yeah.
Oh, with the Jets
We
lost
both make it.
with
No,
Miami.
With
No, then
another
us and the
Miami
Patriots
loss.
make it.
Miami has 2 more games. Miami has the spot right now.
Yeah, Miami has. the
Miami
spot.
has that spot.
Mhm.
They're versing the Patriots and then us.
No, the Patriots and the Jets both can't make it. There's one spot left.
No, it's only one or the other.
Yeah, there's one spot left, Mike. They both.
Right, right.
They
Because
both
the
can't make
Chargers just clinched up
Yeah,
last
the
night.
Yeah,
Chargers
that's
just
what I meant.
clinched, yeah.
They win the tiebreaker.
it. So all right, so let's get it straight. Jets win out. Patriots lose one of the next two,
Loser tie, yeah.
and then
Right.
and the
Don't
Jets.
forget the tie.
Wow. Oh, and yeah, well, I witnessed one of those. So right now? What are like the Jets' odds of making the playoffs? Do you know that? It's-
What, like percentage wise?
Yeah, like percentage wise. You know?
No, I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
look, you have to look at it as like a football. You're a football fan that watches 6 to 7 games every Sunday.
Uh-huh.
The Patriots are versing the Dolphins and the Bills.
yeah, but
And
now
you gotta
is
imagine
Tua
or at least
playing?
hope.
I think
As
Tua
of
is
right
out.
now, doesn't look like he's playing.
Yeah,
No,
I
Tua's
think
probably not
Tua's football
why-
career is over.
No, what happened to
He got
him?
another concussion.
Yeah, we'll go over that later.
Really?
Yeah, he's got another one.
Mhm.
So that could be it for him. The
Wow,
Patriots.
the way they started the season, the Dolphins too. Holy shit!
Yeah. And now the Patriots, they look like they got two easy games here, but with the Dolphins without Tua,
And Buffalo might not play
and
their
Buffalo's
players.
probably not going to play their players.
Unless they need that bye though. I'm pretty sure.
They still,
think they're still fighting for it.
that bye.
So they
All right,
they
so
might be playing that last
This is
week.
going to get interesting now, Mike. So now the Jets at one point this season, what were they? 7-3, 7-4. What were they exactly?
Yeah, I think we were either 6-2 or 7-3 at one point.
Now, if they don't make the playoffs, is that like in your eyes as a Jets fan? Like, are you disappointed with this season?
No, with this
Right?
season,
Okay.
no. With how it ended, of course. Even with this Zach Wilson debacle, I still see this season as progress.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it
oh,
was
yeah.
progress everywhere else.
Absolutely.
And beyond that, we still have hitters that we didn't get to see all year. This year with Vera Tucker healthy all year, maybe a different season. This year
Yeah.
with Brees Hall healthy
Yeah,
all year,
man, hell
maybe a
yeah.
different season. So I mean, there's a lot more good than there was bad. It's just the bad is the gleaming bad.
Yeah.
yeah.
So now, after this season, Mike White, he's a free agent, Mike.
Yeah.
So
I know.
now you're doing it all over again.
Why do you
What-
think he's trying to play with 2 broken ribs?
Of course,
Yeah,
right?
and
He knows
and
that.
at this point, where are they drafting? 15. You know.
Yeah,
where
they're probably down. I mean, they're not.
yeah.
They're not in the top 10. You
No,
know, but
no.
now
There's
what?
no one special coming out this year anyway.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Honestly, I mean, I don't know college football, so I really can't speak on that. But now let's say Mike White, let's say he, the next 2 games, and we're just hypothetically speaking here, the Jets don't win the next 2 games, right? Let's say they lose this week. Who do you guys playing this week?
We're playing Seattle in Seattle.
Okay, yeah. Say they lose to Seattle and then they lose to the Dolphins. What do you want Mike White back? Like, what's your next move there? Because you're still Derek Carr that you could trade for. You could trade for Rodgers.
You could trade for we could sit here and talk about every quarterback that we could trade for, and then the possible free agents and whatnot. That's up to Joe Douglas, and what's out there is maybe different tomorrow than what it is today. I don't see them going back in the draft, especially this year. With like you guys are saying, they're going to have a decently high pick or low pick.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Right now, it's who can make the simple throws, and that's the only reason it is Mike White is because he can do that. Because that's all this team needs right now in order to be extremely competitive in most games.
Yeah, because there's no reason that Jaguars game, bro. The defense isn't playing the way that they've been playing in the beginning of the year.
No.
But 19 points, you should win that game.
Definitely.
Right.
When you give up 19 points, you still should win that game.
Yeah.
And you have to understand
the weather was horrible too
yeah.
on Thursday night.
And offense works off of defense and vice versa. So you have to understand that confidence factor in the team just believing that Mike White is the guy over Zach. That does play a role. But at the same time, it's like he's able to move the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everyone sees it and everyone notices it. So they're just going to play better with him.
Yeah, but even that kid who came in, like, who the hell was that guy that came in?
What was he, the tight end?
Yo,
I think it was the tight end, right?
no, the
Strevler?
Strevler.
Yeah, who is he?
Yeah.
Who the hell is that guy? He looked like let's
stop.
Let's put it this
Stop
way.
it.
This guy
Oh,
had
man.
a tight end.
Stop
Mike,
it.
Charles. This guy had a tight end wide open downfield, and he made the throw, but it should have been a touchdown. The guy looked horrible, and he still looked better than Zach Wilson. He still looked better than Zach Wilson.
What did I text you? All of a sudden, this team looked like they wanted to play as soon as he stepped on the field. They
but
hate him too,
it doesn't
bro.
make sense.
They hate
like
him
that
too.
guy looked horrible, and he still looked 10 times better than Zach Wilson. If that guy started, the Jets might have won.
Maybe Zach's parents are right. No, New York is Malcolm is right. New York is all friggin' toxic.
Bro, that
We
guy.
are. Listen, when I saw that, and I didn't know it was, not real until Ant just said it. But
Yeah.
when I saw it, I laughed and I was like, "She's absolutely right."
Yeah.
Like, if you didn't know that by now,
Yeah,
like,
come on.
watch a little sports.
Yeah, watch a little New York sports. Watch the
but
New
it's
York
just-
fan
look,
base too.
It's obvious with this
Yeah.
kid. It's dead. It's dead ball, and the defense hasn't looked the same because they're on the field.
Yeah.
correct.
40-30% more than they were with Mike White at the helm.
Correct.
We need you this week, Mike. We're big
Yeah.
Jet fans this week.
Huge Jet
I'm
fans.
sure you
this
are.
week. Huge. Jet
Huge. I might be a bigger Jet fan than you this week, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
About
have a Mike White jersey at my house. I'm gonna put it on.
Yeah, relax.
Listen, the Jets are doing great
I don't even
things.
think
Like
a
I
Jet
said,
fan owns a Mike White jersey.
They
okay?
should.
the Jets are doing great things, and I'm happy about it. Like I said, but the big negative in trouble is Zach Wilson, and it's more annoying that Daniel Jones has been shining, fellas,
Yeah, bro.
shining.
He looked really good last week. I know.
He's making.
I know. I
he's
started him
ma-
in fan.
He's
Did
making
you?
adjustments.
Yeah, man. Jalen Hurts went down on me in a playoff game.
Oh, shit.
Got to start Danny Dimes.
Damn right, bro. It's a good move, though. I mean,
That was a
Headed
great
to the
move.
ship before him.
That was a great move.
I mean, if the Giants players learned how to catch a football or two and
Oh,
hold on
jeez.
to a football, his numbers might have been a little bit better, Mike.
yeah,
but
for real.
it is what it is.
Catch
But
the ball.
what time's that Jets game this weekend?
1.
New Year's Day.
Might be wrong. Maybe a 4.
Can you check that? Because there's no way again
Yeah.
the Giants and the Jets are playing at the same exact time.
I
Because
hope
that
not.
game, that's meaningful. That game is meaningful for the Giants.
Oh yeah.
Like if the
No,
Seahawks
Jets are
lose
405.
okay.
4:05
perfect,
on
yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah, on Sunday.
Perfect. That works out. That works out for you. Not
Wait,
for
what's
me.
the spread in that game? This is interesting.
All right, Vegas and
Check that.
Checking in?
Check that
He
spread.
hasn't checked in actually in a few episodes. He
Yeah, I actually deleted the
deleted,
FanDuel app.
Yeah, he deleted the FanDuel app again.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
So
But no, I want to know because I want to know. Like, am I feeling? Am I confident with what's going on here with in
it's
this
us
Jets
minus
game?
2.
You guys are -2. Mhm.
wow.
I like that.
Keep
All
it,
right.
keep it dirty paws away from my Jets.
No,
team.
I don't. I'm not betting. I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not betting the Jets, Mike. Believe me. I need the Jets to win. That's why I'm saying, and it makes me feel better that the Jets are -2.
We're gonna see. Gino might have a revenge game in him. We'll see.
What? No chance. No chance. Jets got this. Jets gonna go down there and play some ball.
I think so too, man. I really do, and I think you're gonna see it quick that this team's just gonna be rejuvenated with White back there. I think he'll do enough, like he has been doing, and I think we'll walk out a win. It's gonna come down to those pesky little Patriots.
Yeah. Well, I hope Mike White. The only flaw in my eyes with Mike White is he thinks he's like invincible. This guy.
Yeah.
He thinks that he's like made out of steel, like he can just stand there and take these hits.
Mm-hmm.
With 2 broken ribs, Mike, he better get rid of that ball quick. You know what I mean? They better
Oh, I'm sure he
scheme
will
some
be.
shit up for him well.
Yeah, they better.
Oh yeah, you're
They
gonna
got to.
on Sunday. You're gonna see a lot of quick passes, but there's gonna be a key difference. Those passes are not always gonna have to be going to the flat or a screen or a bubble or whatever you.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be seams up the middle, streak going from north to south on the football field.
Hell yeah. Yeah, 'cause
So-
he can look over the line.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm looking forward to watching him look over the line.
Right. Definitely. But thanks so much, Mike, for coming on. We
course.
appreciate you. Good luck. Good luck on New Year's Day.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah, help.
And
Good luck, Mikey.
And we'll see you next week. Thanks
Let's
so
do
much,
it.
Mike.
Yeah, let's go Jets,
Peace,
baby.
guys.
Let's go Jets. Let's go.
Pats suck.
Yo.
Oh.
Yo.
Yo, to tell you the truth, like I'm so upset about New Year's Day games. I'm so upset about these New Year's Day games.
Why?
So I have a family reunion that I have
Oh,
to
you
go to.
shouldn't be saying that out loud.
I have to. What do you mean? It's my family reunion. It's been going on for like 100 years.
Okay.
It's New Year's Day.
Bro.
I have to sit there on my phone with the game.
See, my family knows. They know not to make plans.
Yeah, you don't
without-
have 100 Anticos in a room on Sunday.
That's
I
true.
have 100 Capellis in a room on Sunday.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
Like
But-
there's 100 of us.
I mean, bro, it's a big time game though, man.
I know, but this is just something you got to do for your family, right?
Yeah, I guess. 'Cause there'll be another big game. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm very confident. I feel very good about this game Sunday. I'll be honest.
Do you really?
Yeah,
You're being honest.
I'm being
about
honest. After what I watched the Giants against the Vikings the other day, when
Yep.
the Vikings are arguably they're the second best team in the NFC. They're the second best team in the NFC. Let's call it how it is.
it. Yep.
And the Giants outplayed them.
They opened up the playbook.
The Giants out fucking played the Vikings, and that's why that loss to me on Saturday was hurt more than like a regular loss because we outplayed them,
Yeah.
and we walk away with the L.
Correct. Horrible. Kick right in the dick.
Are we getting into the Giants right now?
Are we a backbone? You want to go around the league?
Yeah,
or-
let's do somewhere around the league right now.
Yeah,
we're gonna go around the
we're
league?
gonna get into Giants. We're gonna talk for a minute about these New York Football Giants.
Oh, yeah. Well, once again, welcome everybody in from Dash Radio on the Overdrive channel. Hope you're enjoying the show. We're going to get into some around the league news. Go ahead. Backbone.
All right. First up, J.J. Watt.
Oh, man.
After a
he's
nice
done.
career, he's
Yeah.
retiring. He's calling it quits.
Nice round of applause, JJ. What a guy. What a guy, really. Seriously.
Did a lot for Houston.
Oh, my God. When they had those floods, man, he was the first guy, oh, man, he did so much. He did so much for them.
Yeah.
He's a great dude. He's got a baby now, right?
Brought his kid. That was his first game ever.
Oh, wow.
And his last home game ever.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's
good for
so
him.
sad. That's so sad, though.
Well,
The kid will
listen,
never get to see dad play football.
As a
though.
Giants fan, though,
Yeah.
JPP was better. You know.
Yeah, you know me, bro. Yeah,
No,
you know me.
J.J. Watt probably will go down.
You won the argument.
What?
Back in the day when J.J. Watt and Jason Pierre-Paul,
Yeah.
J.J. Watt was drafted, what, 2010?
Something like that.
2009? Jason Pierre-Paul was, I think they were drafted in the same
When he
class.
had 10 fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the time, Giant fans and Texan fans, they would go at it like, who's better, J.J. Watt or J.J. Swat, they called him, or
Yeah.
Jason Pierre-Paul? Because Jason Pierre-Paul had a lot of swats too and a lot of sacks, but I guess J.J. Watt might have won the argument.
Yeah,
I mean,
would think so.
JPP,
I would
think?
JPP got
so.
the rings. JPP got the rings.
He did. J.J. Watt did him, right?
No, J.J. Watt
Never won a Super Bowl.
Never.
Wow.
But now, great career.
Very good career.
I need to take a sip of this Prime. You want to take a sip of your Prime? I'm going to test
Oh,
out
whoa.
Prime.
You have.
We got the
one, too?
Prime Logan Paul's hydration drink, right? Logan Paul KSI.
Yeah, Logan Paul
We love-
actually personally gave this to us.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Maybe he will next episode.
No,
After-
he personally, he not only did he give this gift
No,
to
he
us,
didn't.
yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
He said
But
to drink it on.
I got Tropical Punch. What do you got?
I got blue raspberry.
Backbone? Ice Pop?
Ice pop.
Nice. Salute. Cheers. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Cheers. Oh, thanks, Logan. It tastes like blue raspberry, Logan.
Yo, mine's delicious.
Is it?
Wow.
Mine's not bad.
Oh, this is good. It tastes like an ice cream pop.
Well, look at the bottle.
I know. It tastes exactly like
Wow.
it.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
delicious.
That's pretty cool. Thanks, Logan.
Yeah, thanks, Logan, for sending these over. We appreciate it.
Personal box. I appreciate it.
Next around the league news.
All right.
So 2012, Calvin Johnson set the record with 1,964 yards in a single season. Justin Jefferson needs 208 yards in the next 2 games to break that.
It's a lot of yards.
Yeah, but it's Justin
For
Jefferson.
2 games, this Justin Jefferson,
He's been
Dude.
averaging over 100 all year.
all year.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Every
been having
year.
a crazy season. They were actually
Send him, got
talking
it?
about him potentially. I know he's not going to win MVP, but they were saying for him to be in the conversation for MVP, and rightfully so. Rightfully so, bro. Why we just watched this kid play on Saturday. Without Justin Jefferson, they're not winning that game.
Yeah.
They're not winning that game without Justin Jefferson. He made big play after big play when it mattered, too. You know what I mean? So,
You were watching that game?
which game?
The game you were just referencing.
That was against the Giants. Of course I watched
I didn't even know that.
it. Yeah, that's Justin Jefferson. That's number 18 on the Vikings, bro. The kid that was putting his balls on our face all day. That guy, that's Justin
Wasn't
Jefferson.
paying
He's
I
doing it to
wasn't paying
everyone
attention
around
to
the
it.
league.
Yeah, bro. He's playing great, man. He really is.
All right.
Well, when the Giants face him in the first round here of the playoffs.
Oh, we're gonna probably break his leg.
Yeah,
probably break his
I don't
leg.
even know his name.
Take that back.
Nah, yeah, I feel bad. I like Justin Jefferson. He's
I
a
don't
really
like
cool guy.
anybody that doesn't play for the New York Football Giants.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right? We're not like
Especially-
We're not like Mello that splits hats. All right.
Yeah, what
What
the hell
was
was
that? What
bro?
was that, Mello?
I don't like. He's been here long
can
enough
only-
to know that you don't do that.
Yeah. If anyone didn't see that over at the Knicks game where the Knicks got crushed again on friggin' Christmas.
They didn't get crushed.
They got crushed.
119, 112.
they
They
got
had a
crushed.
fourth quarter collapse.
They got crushed. But Carmelo was on the side. He was wearing a half Yankee, half Met hat. What are you doing, Mello?
He's been here long enough. He
Like-
knows not to do some stupid
You're a
shit like
loser.
that. But guess what color the logo was?
What color?
Mets colors.
Oh, okay.
That's more Knicks, I think.
Yeah.
I was just gonna
Yeah,
say.
probably.
Whatever.
All right, next. It's unfortunate to bring up, but
Is it?
Mac Jones is being accused around the league as a really dirty player, and this week,
Accused?
yeah,
Andrew, you can't be accused when there's video after video after video of him being a dirty player.
and here's the video from this week.
There's only one reason why I like this video, and it's because he did it to Eli Apple.
Yeah.
He's the only guy that Mac Jones can do that play to is Eli Apple.
So,
Mac
so
Jones is a
qu-
little guy. He was
so
trying to get him
quotes
down.
after kind of went down in front of him, trying to stop a fast guy from getting to another fast guy. It's a split-second decision. I get hit a lot too.
Yeah, that was perfect. That
Yo,
was perfect. He does though.
well, let's ask you, Andrew. What do you feel about that play?
No, it was definitely a dirty play. You shouldn't throw yourself at somebody's legs.
Like,
yeah.
There was other things that people bring up, like with the foot kicking up. You definitely
That's
see
different.
quarterbacks
Yeah,
like
that's different.
constantly do that.
Yeah.
So there are plays that obviously are controversial that they are bringing up. But there has been a couple, even like I think he pulled somebody's ankle. That was also dirty.
Yeah, against the Panthers.
Yeah.
He rolled his leg.
He's
and fucking-
24 years old. He plays with a lot of heart on his chest, and he shows
That's
it.
no excuse. Danny Jones.
He's a kid.
How many times has Danny Jones done shit like that?
That's Daniel Jones, a different person. How many times has someone
Why?
else?
They're both the Jones. They're both Jones.
Are they brothers?
I hope not, because I don't want Danny Jones to do anything that Mac Jones does, including playing the game of football.
Well, listen.
He's not that
Danny
guy.
Jones is separating himself.
Oh,
every
100%.
Every week.
It's not even like here's Mac Jones.
Relax.
And
lot more here in this
Here's one of
first
the
half.
biggest hits
Here's
I've seen in
another
a
one.
really,
Watch
really
out.
long time.
A flag on the hit by Derwin James, who just laid out Ashton Doolin.
Yeah, I think Derwin may be watching the rest of this game from the
I
locker
think
room.
that's clean though.
So,
Kamikaze himself.
But it was to his shoulder.
so what's really crazy on this though is that Derwin James is the one who went to the medical tent, and he did get ejected from the game. Here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring up the slow mo for you guys.
But I mean,
What?
bro, I get the leading with your helmet. You can't lead with your
He
helmet.
dove at him with his helmet like a
Yeah.
kamikaze.
I get that.
Look at this. Look at this.
Do is clean this up. They don't want this in the game.
So
any longer.
it's helmet to shoulder. So technically, yes, it is an illegal
You know, like
play.
I say,
but I don't think he should have gotten ejected for it.
Well, because the rule now is you're not allowed to
lead with your head. So that's where the penalty is. It's definitely a penalty.
Yeah, it's the leading with the head.
But it's not an ejection because it's not helmet to helmet.
I just but what do you really? He's trying to make a play. Like I don't know. I think that the NFL is getting like soft, man. It really is.
But yeah, he found out that he got ejected when he was in the medical tent.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about calling that NFL soft.
I just him getting ejected is soft. Like throw a penalty, throw a flag, and be like, all right, leading with your helmet, you do it again, you're disqualified from the game.
All right.
If
First
it's a first
offense, like yeah.
you get what I'm saying? Like that's kind of like soft. I don't know.
All right. Well, talking about hits, this is the play that Tua got concussed on.
Play action for Tagovailoa, who's got a lot of time to throw. He just dumps it off the dirt.
But it doesn't even
Shows right here. Watch his head. It bangs off the grass pretty hard.
Yeah. And then is that the reason why he threw 3 picks and and completely blew the game?
And literally gave the Jets a Christmas present.
Yeah.
Rap.
I mean, bro, realistically speaking, they're gonna have to really like evaluate Tua now. Like, is his career gonna be over? Like, these are like legitimate questions you gotta ask, because that's 3 concussions now
in a season.
Not even a full season.
No,
like,
what is that, like 6 weeks?
Yeah. Not more than that, but still. It's like...
Has it been more than that? I feel like.
And the NFL is really being ridiculed, especially right now. There's a lot of other situations. One happened actually with the Patriots that, like, the league is just not paying attention and not doing the right things by the players.
I saw that. Devontae Parker, right?
Yeah, and it was like Nelson Aguilar was, like, yelling, like, stop the play, stop the play.
Yeah, but they couldn't see the guy stumbling. You know what I mean? Like,
and you saw that with Tua's first concussion, and then he got another. You saw, everybody knew at home that this guy was concussed.
Yeah.
Why doesn't the NFL
But what
call him?
about this play? Because they don't show what happened to him. Did he look concussed? Like, did he look like he was stumbling?
When he got up, he didn't look that bad. He kind of like fixed his helmet. You know how players do that to kind of hide the fact. So he was like fixing his helmet. I think
Yeah, but I mean,
he was able to get away with it.
Look at his first half numbers to his second half numbers. He was clearly concussed.
So Brett Favre, I don't know if you guys saw this. He says that like he had like thousands of concussions throughout his career.
I believe
a concussion is like, it's when you're like you go kind of like blacked out. And like some of these players, when you get a concussion, you get hit the next time, you have another concussion. You have another concussion. Every time you get hit, players go through games with like multiple concussions.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's bad.
That's why I never decided to play football.
That's why I should have played football.
Oh, yeah?
It makes sense as to why I'm the way I am.
And now you have no excuse.
I have no excuses
I
now.
have no excuse.
All right, last on the list for around the league. Rob Gronkowski looking to make another NFL return. Where do we think he's going?
No, FanDuel.
Nowhere.
FanDuel.
You don't think he's coming back?
Hell no.
FanDuel. What do you mean? He announced a deal with FanDuel. That was all PR.
Announced a deal with FanDuel?
Yeah, that was all PR.
Yeah, I
stunt.
saw his stipulations was he has to wear the number 69.
Yeah.
And every time he comes in the game, it has to say 69 is reported eligible receiver. But
he said teams actually reached out to him after the onboard tweet.
I think he would come back just for playoffs.
Maybe.
I don't think he'd go to the Bucks.
He would have had to announce it already.
The Bucks are making playoffs, by the way. As bad as they are.
They might not.
Why? What's the
They're
what's the
playing
deal
the
now?
Panthers. I think they play the Panthers this week. The Panthers are 6-9.
6-9.
And yeah, that's where he's going. The Panthers. The Panthers, I believe, are 6-9, and the Buccaneers are 7-8. So if the Panthers beat them this week, they're currently in first place.
Yeah.
So the Buccaneers aren't. It's not over yet.
Nah, Tom's going to playoffs.
That's true.
He probably will be going to the playoffs, but it's not
The
over yet.
football gods always let Tom
Bro,
into
and
the
the
playoffs.
Panthers bodied the Buccaneers the last time they played. Like, it was a complete blowout. So I mean, I wouldn't. That's a big game. So maybe he's going to the Panthers, like we said, 6-9.
Yeah, 6-9.
But yo, think about that though. Travis Kelce and Rob Gronkowski are the same exact age, bro.
Who was that again?
Travis
Kelce.
Kelce
Okay.
on the Chiefs and Rob Gronkowski, same age, bro.
Wow.
And Travis Kelce is still doing it.
Still
and
doing
Rob
it big.
Gronkowski
Still
retired.
doing it big.
Rob Gronkowski retired 3 times by now. Yeah, and he's still doing
They
it
still
big.
have comparable stats, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. Do comparable rings? Do they have comparable rings?
Definitely not.
Hell
Well,
no.
yeah, maybe. What
No.
he has one.
Travis Kelce has 1, bro. Gronkowski has like 4.
3.
3.
He has
4.
3.
4
Mhm.
maybe.
One's on the Bucks,
4.
right?
4.
He won the one on the Bucks with Tom, no?
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
bro.
Oh,
Get your head out of your
shit.
ass, man.
Yeah, you forgot about
Yeah,
him one,
just-
too.
I
Yeah,
did.
you forget.
You lost your
sometimes.
2 favorite players.
He also only really got 1 ring with the Pats because
he
he
was
was
hurt.
hurt for the others.
Yeah, and even against the Giants, he was hurt too.
Yeah.
Because if he wasn't hurt, maybe he would have lost Chase Blackburn. But thank God. Thank God for that bum ankle.
Anyway, it's not really sports related, but did you guys see Portnoy's watch company?
Yes.
Did we speak about this?
No.
Yeah, so he's getting really ridiculed, saying like how like
It's
the
a
watches are so expensive and they just look like regular watches.
Yeah, it's a joke. They put no PR behind it. I seen some TikToker or whatever was like, "Hey, Dave, look at this," and like he changed all the back. Same watch. He made it look 1,000 times better. Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, that's funny.
I didn't see that.
Portnoy thinks he could just put his name on anything and just make $1 billion. He can. Like, I would open up if he gave me his blessing that he would come to my pizzeria and give it like an 8.9 or something. I would just open up pizzeria, just call it Portnoy's.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? It's a guarantee. Whatever he touches is just a guarantee.
Anyone who he gives a good pizza review to,
Done. Place
lines
is
out the
loaded.
door.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a good, a feel good story.
Okay.
You saw the Patriots fan?
Yeah, I
Against
did.
the Raiders?
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't
you
explain.
didn't
Tell
see-
me.
So the Raiders game they played 2 weeks ago, there was this guy in the stands, and it was the end of the game, and there's this loud lady getting in his face, who's a Raiders fan, he's a Patriots fan.
Okay.
Getting in his face, yelling in his face, so
It
disrespectful.
was his first game,
And-
by the way.
Was it?
Yeah.
And he just stands there and kind of just ignores the lady. So someone tweets out the video of it happening, got back to Robert Kraft. Guy got set up. He was in Robert Kraft's booth the
Sweet.
whole game,
Oh, wow.
watching the game this week. They were chilling. He went on the field, met some players.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is
What
pretty
I
cool.
tell you though, Andrew, at your apartment,
What's that?
Patriots aren't winning another game this year.
Nah, they will.
You think so?
They win the next one.
I,
We should have won the last one.
bro, what happened there?
Bro, he fumbled.
Because
Our
I
best player.
I saw obviously I was watching the Giants game, and they did the when they show like the hat, like what happened right before whatever. When I saw the Patriots had the balls 22-18, right? They were going into score. I go to my
They're on
dad.
the 5-yard line.
Yeah. I go to my dad. I go, Dad, I told Andrew the Patriots aren't going to win again. They're about to win. He's like, get the fuck out of here. Because it was like 22-0, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, like I didn't pay attention to it. The next thing I know, I go to look at the scores after the game. 22-18. I couldn't believe that they lost.
Yep.
And then I had to see what happened. How many times is that guy's first career fumble?
Yeah, so in the beginning of the year, we lost very similar, but it wasn't him. It was Damian Harris who fumbled on the 3-yard line and we lost. We could easily be 10-5 this year with like a couple. Obviously, a lot of teams can say that, but
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah.
All right, well, on to your guys' Giants.
Ooh.
G-Man, baby. Win and you're in. Win and we're in.
Win and we're in.
We control our own destiny.
But you know,
It feels.
how'd you feel after that game? I want to know about.
I was extremely excited. Okay,
After the game?
during the game,
Okay.
I was extremely excited. I was almost giddy at times when I was like, "All right, we need points," and they marched down the field and scored some points. You know, so I was definitely excited the way the Giants look. Of course, when the longest field goal in Minnesota Vikings history goes down on Christmas Eve, I feel like fucking
Should have
shit.
known. Should have known.
I feel like shit,
It
man.
happened 3 times now.
Yeah,
In
and then,
the last 5 years, the Giants lost on 60 yards.
I heard
yards
that.
or
I
more.
heard that. I even might have wrote that down in my notes. Yeah. I
It's
seen
no
that.
other team had it done to them more than once. It happened to us 3 times.
Hey, listen, man. You know, if Bellinger doesn't fumble that ball,
Yeah.
you know,
Richie James catches a ball.
that's like that was the play of the game.
That was a really bad drop for
That was
Richie
bad.
James.
That was bad drop by Richie James.
I think
A
the
bad fumble by
yeah.
Bellinger.
I think the fumble was the difference, though.
Cordero Flott dropped interception. That was a big one.
Did he drop it though? Like it went to commercial and then we came back and it was like, nah,
He dropped it.
you beat.
Yeah, he did drop it. But then there was also a similar play I saw on another game.
The
I
ref,
forgot
yeah,
who it was.
The ref is
And they
could go
called it
either
a
way.
catch. I don't know the rules. They change the rules every year. Now it's like if you have control of the ball when it goes to the ground, blah 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 blah. I don't know, but I mean,
Neither do
in my eyes, the ball hit the ground. It's a drop. So yeah, he did drop the ball.
The rule is the ball can hit the ground, but if
Your hands
if
underneath it.
No, if they maintain possession, meaning that the ball doesn't move around after it hits the ground.
Yeah,
They
well-
maintain full possession of the ball.
It was a close play, but I think in my eyes, I think it was a drop. But yes, that was a big game changing play. Justin Jefferson
The way that
coming up
the way that
big.
happened though.
Yeah,
way it happened,
man,
like,
we get
going
all
to the-
fucking excited.
Yeah.
It goes into commercial break. I'm hugging I go in the house. I'm hugging my dad. Like,
Jumping,
first
jumping.
career interception, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden it's
Bang.
I come back and it's the ruling on the field is overturned,
Yeah, you have a clip.
and then they end up scoring.
we have the clip for us to relive it.
Well, this was another one. I can bring up the.
No, let me see this one.
This is what that Justin Jefferson.
No,
play?
this is the T.J. Hawkinson touchdown.
Yeah,
on,
this is on the
3rd
same
and
drive.
5.
This is the same drive.
Yep.
So we went from getting an interception
Giants. Cousins
to having this guy drop his balls
Over 2
on
guys.
our head, bro. So that's where that was a big turn of events right there. Like that was. I mean, listen, we ended up the very next possession, 3rd and 5. You have a video for that, Andrew? The
That's
very
the
next
Richie
possession,
James?
Richie James, 3rd and 5. We're driving. Danny Jones is standing under pressure, takes a hit. Boom, Richie James.
It was the first down.
First down, bro.
Easy
and more.
first down.
And more. So that's the second time. Richie James, he had a good game, like on paper, he had 90 yards, blah, blah, blah. But bro, you gotta catch that ball.
Of course.
You gotta catch that fucking ball, bro.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
So what do you guys think was like the game-changing play in your guys' eyes? Was it that?
The game-changing play in my eyes, there was a few. The Bellinger one was
For me, it was the fumble.
Yeah, the Bellinger one was definitely big because we were going down. We were going to get points there for sure.
Oh, that was 7 guaranteed.
Yeah,
that was 7
Richie
guaranteed.
James was big. That was another game-changing play.
Yeah.
Another game-changing play was the T.J. Hawkinson's touchdown right there. The Justin Jefferson, we just get a big play. It's 3rd and whatever the case may be. The Vikings. You got me thinking about the Patriots. The Vikings just blocked our punt, and we ended up we were holding them. It was 3rd and whatever the case may be. Now, Justin Jefferson over the middle. 14, 20, maybe 20-yard touchdown right over there on 3rd down. That was a big game-changing play. And then, of course, the screen pass on 3rd and 11 when they blitzed the house.
The Patriots.
Did you say the Patriots again?
I did it again.
Get them out of your mouth.
But yeah, there was like 4 or 5 game-changing plays. And
Yeah.
all the plays, the Giants were on the bad side.
Correct.
Yeah,
And-
so I'm going to bring up one of those. So what do you guys think about this blitz that
Horrible.
Wink called on
Horrible.
3rd and 11 with
horrible
19 seconds left?
horrible
Let's
'cause it
check
didn't
this out.
work. It's horrible. Yeah, if it worked, it would have.
And they called the most perfect play
Yeah.
to combat the blitz
And there you
with
go.
a really good
61
screen.
yards.
3rd and 11.
We could sit here and like you could speak like, oh, and if it worked, like the blitz, whatever, it worked. But like you sometimes, like I said it against the Eagles when I came on the podcast, and I was saying Wink Martindale, he's stubborn. Like he doesn't make those adjustments. There's really no reason for you to be blitzing on 3rd and 11. Like in a situation like that, you got to play the chains, play the line, play the first down. Play back in zone. If they get a first down, if they get 11 yards there, so be it.
Yeah.
But if they get 17 yards, that's a different story.
Change the game.
And that's what they did. They got 17 yards
Yep.
opposed to the 11.
Yeah.
Just play the first down marker. We and Andrew, we played flag football. We played a lot of flag football for years. And
It gets intense.
It gets intense. In a situation like that, what do you tell your defense? Don't let them get behind you. Don't let them beat you behind you. Play the game. Let them stay in front of you. Keep them in front of you. Play the sticks. What are you doing? Blitzing the whole fucking team there.
The whole team.
Blitzing the whole team. And not only blitzing the whole team, when you do a blitz like that, what you're doing is you're leaving Justin Jefferson one-on-one with somebody. So why are you doing that? Don't leave Justin Jefferson one-on-one with anybody.
And they called the exact play to combat it.
And exactly.
The exact play.
And
He answered his call.
And
he was also predictable, I guess, in a sense. He was predictable in that moment as well.
Yeah.
Right?
If
you're calling that type of screen pass when you know you're getting the house coming at you.
It's just a perfect call for, like you said, you're stacking the line. You know that they're coming. They're bringing the fucking house.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
And it's obvious. Obvious.
Yeah, that blew my mind. That play call there blew my mind. Wink Martindale called a great game for the most part that game. That's
all it takes, though, for these guys.
Yeah,
One bad
man.
play is the game, especially coming down to it here. Once again, winning, you're in.
Yeah.
Winning, you're in. Winning, you're in.
Well, now, that game, like, we're talking negative about that game. The positives about that game.
No, I brought up. I told you I was excited.
Well, what do you think about Danny? Is Danny Jones the guy?
I think he is the guy. Yeah, I think
Danny
he is
Jones
the
the
guy.
guy?
I think
so
he's the guy.
both
I'm
of you-
ready for it.
Both you thinking that he's the guy.
Well, listen. So where are we drafting this year?
Right now, we got 22nd or 23rd.
All right. So
You're up there. You're not getting a good draft.
you're not getting him. So
With that
The
being said,
market's
though,
thin. The market's thin.
Yeah.
You know.
so what contract do you think that Danny Jones is getting?
Well, I remember like week 2, Ant was throwing him $100 million.
And are you still Ant?
Yeah.
I'm not.
How many years?
I'm giving him right now. I'm giving him like 3 years, $100 million.
What?
Yes.
So that's $33.3 million a year.
Yeah.
What?
Well, but you got to realize, Charles, these quarterbacks, they're making 10 times more than that.
So
What's Kyler Murray?
We have it up on the screen right here. So
All right, so hold on. Can I get my prediction before you go
Yeah.
down?
Yeah,
this?
absolutely,
I got in my head, I got like $68 million for 4 years.
No, see, that's too low.
No, it's not.
$68 million for 4 years. What is
Yeah.
that? What is that?
what'd you say? How much?
68.
So a little, what is that?
Let's say
17?
let's say
17 mil.
let's say 69. Let's say 69 just because we were on the 69.
70.
Let's
Yeah.
say yeah.
It's like 17 mil. Right?
Sounds
Yeah,
right, bro.
that's-
That sounds like what he's
But
worth.
you got to look at these guys. You got
So
to see
yeah,
what's going on
so
in the
Kyler
league right
Murray
now.
drafted the same year. He's 25. He got a $230 million contract that he gets paid $46 million a year for until 2029.
And you don't think Danny Jones is on Kyler Murray's level right now?
Derek Carr, 121. He's making $40 million a year.
Yeah,
Derek
bro.
Carr.
Like you got to realize.
Matt Stafford, $40 million.
Give Danny Jones a receiver. Give him a better offensive line, bro. He's doing this.
Danny Jones is like Mara's son.
Yeah, bro.
Dude,
He's
Carson
the
Wentz
legend.
is making
he's like his son.
$32 million a year.
This is what I'm
I
saying.
don't know, I'm telling you,
bro.
that's what I'm comfortable with.
I'm comfortable with 3 for $100.
100.
Yeah,
That's realistic. Yeah,
Yeah.
33
Berserk.
million.
It's berserk.
yeah.
All
But
this
that-
money in all these leagues.
No,
is
it's
berserk.
ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
absolutely ridiculous.
I think the years is right too. 3 years, but I think he's gonna want more. We'll see what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Though.
I mean,
I say he settled. He just seems like a very.
You don't think he
minute-
could get more than 3 years?
I
out
think
there?
he could maybe go out
I
and
don't
get
think
whatever
that-
he wants, but I think
Yeah.
he is a New York Giant. He was raised a New York Giant. He was breeded as a New York Giant. And I just think he gives the Giants a deal and knows he's going to make a shit ton of money on everything else that comes in New York. And I got 4 years,
If
69
he's smart, if he's smart, he'll take the 3 for $100. Stay in this system. They go out and get him a receiver. He puts up
a receiver,
a receiver. That's all
One.
he needs. He needs a receiver.
and his name is not Odell Beckham Jr.
No. He needs a top-notch receiver, and you need to help him out with this offensive line situation.
Well,
That-
we always need offensive line. The
Yeah.
more time you give Danny Jones, he's going to prove it to you. He'll get it done.
Oh,
give
yeah.
the guy time.
So now
give
you-
him time.
you
He'll
give
get
him
it
the
done.
3 years.
Yeah.
Under this coaching
Wow, I can't believe how
staff.
far off I am from you guys, though,
Yeah.
and these numbers. It just,
But that's
I still think
ridiculous.
I still think I'm right, but we'll
now-
see what the time.
It's
when the time comes.
worth it for him. I think that it's a no-brainer. But now speaking of Danny Jones, what about
Jones,
Saquon?
Danny Jones.
You give Saquon a deal too?
So what's the deal? We could franchise.
Yeah, but how does that work? Can they decline a franchise tag?
No, he can decline it, but he can sit out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and just,
That's what people do. People will just sit out, kind of take fines, which he has enough money to do so. So
But I can't see him being that type of guy.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
He's.
when it comes down to these people's money,
I'm
bro.
telling you,
guess.
Saquon's gonna get a payday from somewhere. I don't think it's from the Giants because I think you guys are smarter than that, and I don't think he. It's tough. He's injury prone.
Yeah,
like, does he
but-
really deserve it too? You know, it's
Dallas gave Zeke all that money. I don't know.
and where did it get them?
And they got this guy Pollard that they could have easily replaced him with.
I know.
Wow.
But Saquon is just such a different, like what they're doing right now with him with these swing passes that they're
Running
starting
backs
to
are
do.
tough.
It's just but Saquon, he's such a game changer right now. Like the way he's been playing the last 2 weeks, especially.
No, he's a game changer.
No, he
It's-
is 100%.
He could ice the game too.
Yeah,
Give him the
man.
ball, he runs it out.
I want him back. I
course.
want.
I think you franchise it. See what see if he pulls these stunts of
Can't
sitting
see it.
out.
I can't see it.
So then they'll figure it out. I don't know exactly what I'm sure there was some things leaked already of they tried to get this done.
Yeah, I think that. Well, he came out. He already said he's like I want to be a Giant. He's like once a Giant, always a Giant.
Jacob
But-
DeGrom said the same thing.
Yeah, but
Can't go a week without the Grom dropping
Yeah.
on the pod.
all right. Well, listen. Every week we come on and
Yeah.
you always talk. Where are these guys
Yes.
that come out of nowhere
Yes.
and make a difference?
Yes.
Right.
From Newark.
From right. Yeah.
Victor Cruz from Newark.
Do you think Isaiah Hodgins is that guy?
If the ball's put exactly where it's got to be,
Right.
you know,
Right.
if they're gonna, if it's a step too far, He's not catching.
Well, he
it.
made that nice deep pass. That deep pass.
I have it
towards
right
the
here for you
sideline.
guys.
Yeah, he made a nice little catch right here. And what I like, see, he makes a nice little snag.
It was right there for him.
Bro,
That was right there for him. He had to do a little reach. A little reach.
Good. It was a good throw and a good catch. And that's also Patrick Peterson on him, bro. That guy. He's been playing great
This shit was
this year.
sick.
He's playing a really good game.
When you asked me about the game, man, and you told me like, oh yeah, of course we. But look at that play. I haven't seen plays like this.
No, I know.
It's so long,
Even the
bro.
one to
It was
Richard James.
Yeah, it was so hype.
Now, like Isaiah Hodgins, he's
How do you say his name?
Hodgins.
Hodgins.
Yeah.
Yeah, HODG.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hodgins. And where did he come from? Anyone know?
Buffalo Bills practice squad.
Okay.
They weren't even he was too bad for for Buffalo Bills practice squad, and he's our number one, this guy. You know what I mean? They were saying his numbers projected.
Yeah.
If he would have played and kept doing what he's doing, he could have projected out to have 800 yards and 8 touchdowns. Now that's who Danny Jones is throwing it to. The Buffalo Bills practice squad guys. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
So he's looking good, this kid. But like in reality, do you think next year, like, is he part of this Giants team next year? Like, who are the Giants receivers going forward? And you're up.
I don't know. I don't know. Am I comfortable with any one of them? Like,
because we also got Wan'Dale Robinson.
Yeah.
So Wan'Dale.
Yeah, you have what's the name that's out?
Sterling
Shepard,
Shepard.
who is the game changer.
I like Sterling.
Right?
He just can't stay on the fucking field, bro.
I know.
He literally can't stay on the field.
We want to get rid of Galladay, and these guys are just taking up spots at this point.
But now, like,
I'd rather have another practice squad guy.
Yeah, have someone
sitting.
come up. We
Yeah.
have that guy Johnson. He got hurt. I can't remember his first name, but he was a big guy. He was doing well in preseason. Tore his ACL. Like, it's like that's how it goes. But the Giants, they like going into next season. I don't want Hodgins being my number one.
Obviously not.
You know
man,
what I mean?
obviously
Like,
not. We do have a shit ton of picks.
Yeah,
We have
we
a
do.
shit ton of picks.
One has to hit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
One has
We
to
have
fucking
so
hit.
many.
That's why, like, I don't want, like, I'm happy that Daniel Jones is finally looking like the guy that
Yeah,
we don't have to worry about that quarterback situation going into next year. Like, I hope we sign him. You know what I mean? Like, we got to sign him because I don't want to have that whole drafting situation.
Let him go out and win a playoff game too.
Oh, you guys go back to
We're gonna
square
be cool.
one in rebuilding mode. If you guys go out and get a rookie quarterback.
No,
Yeah.
well, because
Yeah.
what I'm seeing is I see a lot of people on Giants Twitter. Giants Twitter is very toxic.
Yeah, I mean, old
Like,
Twitter.
what they hate, Danny Jones can't do anything right. Danny Jones had a great game Saturday. And
yeah,
all
probably
they
just
talk
because
about,
it's probably because they're just not doing good for their fantasy. leagues.
fuck them.
Yeah.
But all Danny Jones had a great game Saturday, right? Great game. All they talk about on Twitter, he threw an interception. He threw an interception. Yeah, motherfucker. If Hodgins wasn't a fucking bozo and can get a good release once in a while
It's true.
and had some separation, because
It's
there's no
true.
way in hell that he shouldn't have separation on that route that he ran. He should have been even more open. If this was Odell back in 2015, that's a walk-in touchdown to Odell. I get it. And I can't compare Odell to fucking Isaiah Hodgins, but you get what I'm saying. Stop fucking attacking Daniel Jones. He can't do anything right in these kids' eyes on Twitter. Anything that he does wrong, Daniel Jones has to have a perfect game in order for the Giants to win. A perfect game. So for them to sit there on Twitter,
New York is a different, bro. New York is a different.
it's not. But you get
a
him-
grip. Get a grip.
Get
Get a grip.
fucking
You know, get a grip
Bro,
on what
get
the
him
hell's
some
going on.
fucking guys out there.
Yeah, get him some guys. Imagine what he could do with some guys, bro. He's doing this with some no names. That's another reason why we're excited over D Jones.
Yeah.
you know, he's doing this and he doesn't have anybody.
Literally,
so
bro.
He's getting his receivers open, even if it's a step or a little pocket or something.
Yeah.
He's getting at the ball. He's getting in the ball, and they just gotta catch it.
Now that game against the Vikings, we got it. This is what happened. The Vikings defense, they give up 7.5 yards per pass. 7.5 yards per pass, right? That's horrible.
That's terrible.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
The Giants, they went into that game with a pass-happy offense. Less play actions. I think Saquon ran the ball 14 times. Like, that's nothing. 14 times he ran the ball all game. And Daniel Jones was throwing the ball more. I think, how many times did he throw the ball, Andrew? I think 40 times this kid threw the ball. Now, going into next week against the Colts, do you think that we see more of an offense like that? Or do you think they go back to their balanced, running the ball, play action?
No. I think that they've been waiting to open up this playbook, and it's open.
Yeah?
Yeah,
So you think they're going to go?
They got to go balls to the wall.
Yeah.
They got to give it all they got. You know what I mean? When you get in here this week, take the last week off to get yourselves ready to go, and then you got to literally open up the playbook and see what these coaches really could draw.
I want that. Now, you got to...
There's no reason for them not to.
No, right?
There's no reason for them
That's
not to.
That's what I'm thinking. Now, the Giants haven't scored 30 points in a game since 2019, Charles.
Holy shit.
And that was the game when we
shit.
played the Washington Redskins.
Yeah.
At the time, the Giants were like 1-11. The Redskins were like, they were the Redskins at the time, the Commanders, 1-11.
Yeah.
That game was the tank for Chase.
Yeah.
It was like, who's getting Chase Young with the first pick?
Yep.
Of course, Daniel Jones goes out there, 350 yards, 5 passing touchdowns, and had the game-winning touchdown in overtime against Landon Collins.
Wow.
Landon Collins was in coverage.
Yeah.
That was the last time we scored 30 points. That game. Do you think we finally break the fucking curse against the fucking Colts this weekend?
I think so. Just drop it on them. Colts look horrible.
They looked bad, man.
Colts look horrible.
Looked bad.
Really bad.
Foles looked horrible, bro.
Yeah.
If we lose this game,
we don't deserve it.
We don't deserve it.
That guy beat me in a Super Bowl.
Right? Bro, how crazy is that, right? It's the same guy. It's the same guy.
Thinking about that now, right?
That hurts, right?
Oh, my God. It stings.
Nick Foley and Dynamite, baby.
Yeah.
Nick Foley and Dynamite.
The 2 quarterbacks that beat Tom Brady.
The hottest guys in the world, baby.
Let's ask your opinion about Jones. I know you've caught some of these games this season. You have seen, you watch football for your entire life. You played flag, as we just learned.
Yep, champ, 6-time. Well, you're 7.
Yeah.
7-time world champ in flag football, Staten Island. But what do you really see just knowing the game?
Yeah, I definitely see a kid. It's definitely part of coaching because you saw this year he was more opened up. He's a quarterback that has the ability to run, and he was always, I don't know if it was scared or they just told him not to, but he just ran at the wrong times, would get out of the pocket at the wrong times. Now I see more of a person who's more decisive. He knows where he's going with the ball, and he gets rid of it. Doesn't have, the best talent, has a decent arm though.
Oh yeah,
and he can run with it. I would sign him if I was you guys.
Yeah, he's the best option out there.
Yeah.
Now, to Andrew's point, a lot of the times Daniel Jones, years past, what he would do is he would get out of the pocket, and when he would
what Zach Wilson's problem is, by the way.
Yeah.
But he has a little different of a problem because of his height issue.
Well, Daniel Jones. Not that it was an issue that he would get out of the pocket. Right now, he's great in the pocket right now. He looks so comfortable in the pocket, and I think that has to do a lot with not having to worry about your blind side because you got Andrew Thomas playing out of his fucking mind. But what he would do in the past was he would get out of the pocket, and what he would do is he would look downfield but continuously run to the sideline, and throw the ball away. He would have a guy downfield and just throw the ball away.
Yeah.
Now what he's doing is he's getting out of the pocket and he's extending the play. It's not so much, I'm going to keep going to the sideline, I run out of room, throw the ball away.
Well, that could have been working in college, right? And that's what, he's still a young guy,
but
bro.
It's
yeah,
confidence.
because in college he was able to run out of the pocket, avoid a couple tackles, and then throw the ball out. In the NFL, it's a different game. But what you see from young quarterbacks, to your point, is one, like quarterbacks, like when they are young, they just like their decision making, they don't know exactly what to do. So they'll even, like, when they call hike and they'll take a 3-step drop back, they'll just sit there. A veteran quarterback will see and feel their pocket and be able to adjust to way it goes. Mac Jones has a problem. He doesn't know how to step up into the pocket. I'm yelling constantly every week, step up, because that's all you have to do to buy yourself that 2 extra seconds to deliver a rocket to somebody.
Danny's doing that.
And the same thing, if you want to roll out. Mac Jones, again, he rolls out to the wrong side. You see your pocket, the strength is the right side, slide to the right, then make your throw.
And I'll be the first to admit, I always thought that wasn't something that you can teach. I always thought that was something that was, you had it. You either had it or you don't.
There's drills for it.
Yeah. And now I'm realizing now that is something that you could teach, because Danny in the pocket years prior, horrible in the pocket. When he would get out of the pocket, it looked even worse.
Yeah.
Now, for instance, that play that he threw the touchdown last week to Isaiah Hodgins, that was something that I was.
That was the 2-point conversion?
No.
Who caught the 2-point conversion?
Bellinger.
Bellinger.
Yeah, even that was a great play too.
Yeah.
But that touchdown to Hodgins, if you could pull it up, I don't even know. That was something that you always knew Daniel Jones had the ability to do.
Mm-hmm.
He just always he just didn't. Like, he would just, instead of like extending that play, like watch, like when he throws his touchdown to Hodgins, like he extends the play. He steps up
Second and goal.
He's looking,
Jones stepping up.
Years prior,
Jones
instead of throwing that ball, he's running to the sideline.
Isaiah Hodgins.
Ready, and then it's time's up. You got to get rid of the ball.
Yes.
Scramble without ever leaving the pocket. Watch.
Completely in
Feel
control.
the pressure there.
Completely.
Climb the pocket. Now
like
slide
that's
to the
the
edge.
quarterback that I always knew Danny had that in him. And now,
now you knew he always had
no,
it
it was
in him.
always something that you always said watching the game. Like, why don't
developing.
you do this? Why
It's
don't you do
develop.
this?
It's
But
development.
It could be
100%.
development,
It's
but you
development.
also see, like, I'm not comparing Danny Jones to Patrick Mahomes, but Patrick Mahomes,
Patrick
he
Mahomes.
had that since day one. It wasn't really so much development. It was, okay, he has that. Patrick Mahomes has that. Joe Burrow has that. It's just something that, like, Daniel
But
Jones.
they got more talent though,
And maybe
that's
they
what
got-
it
I
is.
get maybe
That's
they got
that's how they
coach.
make up with it.
yeah,
And maybe they got taught it back in college.
maybe. I mean, and
now
guess
Jones is-
what?
now
Jones
Jones
is
is
getting
getting
taught
it.
it now, and
Yeah, he's
and
getting
it's
it.
looking fucking great, and I'm happy with it.
Some guys do have good peripheral vision though. That's something
Some-
you definitely
you just-
can't teach.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a guy that needs to be taught once or twice. You know what I mean?
I get it. No, I get it.
You know,
It
you gotta
looks
show.
like-
You got to show me a
and
couple times.
that's another reason why I want Daniel Jones to come back.
Yeah.
Because it looks like he finally has the coaches to show him how it's done.
So who do you want here in the if we win and we
First
get
round.
in?
Who do
We
you
win
guys
and we
want?
get in.
I
who do
want the
you want?
Vikings.
Yeah, obviously.
I want the
right?
Vikings.
Me too. I'm with you. That's what I wrote on my notes. I
want
wrote
the
that
Vikings
down. I
bad.
want the Vikings.
I want the Vikings bad. but
Obviously.
I just want to get in, man.
Just get in and get a game.
Just want to.
And is the Vikings the team that you're most likely going to verse?
49.
I'll put it to you. Yeah,
Wow.
right now it's the Niners. Yeah, but I'll tell you right now, this is the first game I can say with the Giants that the rest of the team let Jones down.
Yeah,
And that's
there's
a
a few
fact.
games. There's a few games.
This
the
one
Cowboys
stuck out.
game.
This one really stuck out to me.
Yeah,
You know?
the Monday night Cowboys game. That didn't. Stick
This one
out to
stuck
you?
out to me.
Yeah.
This one really. I guess that was earlier in the season, right? Things are a lot more intense right now.
Yeah.
So when I see that, and I'm definitely a happy Giant fan today. I got to tell you that.
After the game, I was obviously disgruntled. I was mad. I was pissed. Because we should have been sitting there Christmas Day.
Yep. Talking
in a
about
playoff spot.
Yeah.
We should have clinched with a playoff. Like, there was
Correct.
we outplayed them.
It
but
happened.
It is
It
what
happened.
it is.
That was
Onto-
yesterday.
onto the Colts.
That was yesterday.
Yep.
Let's worry about tomorrow.
Winning in, baby.
That's it. Winning in. Let's
Me
go,
and my daddy
G-men.
will be there. Me and my daddy, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. Back in the house. Let's go. Come on,
Oh,
big ant.
real quick.
Uh-oh.
Real quick.
Yeah.
The New York Giants since 1963.
63.
63.
63.
We played in 4 games at home that were the last home games of this season. Win and you're in.
Okay.
The last time this happened was 2011 against the Dallas Cowboys. Win and you're in. Me and my daddy were there in 2011. This is the 5th time now. Me and my daddy will be there again
All right.
in 2023.
Let's get
so
it.
let's fucking go.
Let's get it, baby.
Come
Let's
on
get
now.
it. G-men.
Come
G-men.
on. Let's go.
All right, what do you want to do here? You want to touch up a little bit of this baseball? I got nothing with the Yanks. It's been seriously status quo.
We got nothing with the Mets either.
It's pretty pathetic. The Yankees are talking about all these things, but once again, your New York Yankees right now, today, are good enough to go right back to where they were last year. So it's just about
They're
making
good enough to beat the Astros.
that. But we have time for that.
they
We
good
have time
enough
for
to
that.
beat the
Some Brian
Astros?
Cashman specials, hopefully mid-season moves, things like that to get us
So
prepared.
yeah, let's ask you, as of right now, who do you want signed out of free agency left.
Well, I want.
Is
that
there
left
anyone out there?
Yeah. I want the left fielder from Pittsburgh. What's his name?
Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds.
I saw you guys were linked with Pham also.
I would like to take anybody, really like put the bat to the ball.
He's
play
good.
Play some ball.
Pham.
Tommy Pham.
Yeah.
He looked good with the.
I don't
when he went
really,
to the Red Sox.
you want to talk about this kid's name hasn't really even came up, but the Jason Dominguez, the Volpes.
He's not coming up.
Exactly. So trade them. Let's win now. You know what I mean?
No.
Let's do something.
You don't trade those guys.
What do you mean? They have these guys.
So
that
let me ask you this,
bro. I bought you an Alvarez card. He's probably never even going to see the light of day.
So we're going into this season, the Mets.
Yeah.
We obviously know that it's not official yet, but Carlos Correa, if he's playing third base, we have one of our best prospects right behind him in Vientos and Beatty.
Yeah.
What are we doing with them?
They're not playing.
Well, you got to realize
but
Vientos.
They're trade bait now.
Yeah, but Vientos isn't. Vientos doesn't have a position.
You're gonna.
He is a third baseman, but he was gonna be our DH.
He's
just give me a second. You're gonna need some really, really, really good trade bait if you think any of these owners of baseball teams are gonna play ball with the Mets.
Oh, we know that.
Okay, because at the end of the day, the only way the Mets get players right now is to pay them.
Yeah, of course.
Because no one's gonna do business with the Mets.
It's funny that you say that because I have an interesting stat here.
Yeah.
That I brought up to you yesterday.
2005,
the Yankees payroll $208 million. Second was the Red Sox at $123 million. That means that the Yankees payroll was 69% higher. Yeah. This year, Mets payroll is $366 million. Second is Yankees $272 million. Mets payroll is only 34% higher, meaning that 05 Yankees payroll was way higher than our payroll compared to the next person.
But
still,
but that's he's right. Because we have to do that.
No, he does. I just wanted to.
Think about what happened last year. This was even before Steve Cohen went on this huge spending spree.
Yeah.
Which is why Carlos Correa getting signed by the Mets.
With no knees.
No ankle.
I thought it was a back.
I thought it was his legs.
Did they even officially come out with what it is?
It's his lower knees.
Who the fuck knows?
You know what? Actually, during the physical, I heard that they found the fucking buzzer, bro, from Houston.
Yeah,
Stuck
I know. I heard that too.
Stuck in his fucking ass.
Well, now
fucking cheater.
Where were we? Oh, with the Where the fuck
had this guy come? Get on the Mets and bring it to Yankee Stadium.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Think about that, right?
Don't get me.
This is before Steve Cohen went on this huge spending spree.
Stevie.
Before the huge spending spree, the Mets last year for David Robinson had a better package to give to the Cubs for David Robinson, and they went to the fucking Phillies.
No one's gonna play ball.
No one's gonna trade with us.
No one's gonna play.
That's why
getting this
Carlos Correa getting signed is bigger than anything.
But listen, what the backbone just said. You have couple of the biggest prospects in the game, right? Alvarez was at one point.
Vientos is not.
Alvarez.
I said
Alvarez was literally at one point. I don't think it is today.
It is. He's number one.
Not today. But at one point, he was the number one prospect in the major leagues. Okay.
Well, I saw on Twitter,
the Beatty kid is right over there too.
Beatty's 18.
Yeah,
and all of MLB, and Francisco Alvarez.
We
is
had
number
like 4
one.
or 5 in the top 50.
Who's number one now?
I'm not sure.
How did it change?
It all changes
came up.
When he came up. It gets
it
unranked.
reset, yeah.
But he was the number one going.
He was the number one.
All right,
but can I just bring up something about the money again? Hold on, I think I have it here. A buddy of mine sent it to me. Only 2 MLB teams with the highest payroll that season have won a World Series.
Yeah, I know them.
In this century.
I know them.
What teams?
2009 Yankees,
New York Yankees,
Dodgers,
and the Dodgers. Of,
nope, 2018 Red Sox.
Really?
Yeah,
the Red Sox had that
1-2.
high of a
1-2.
Wow.
Once again, that's coming. If you want to fucking double check that, but it's coming from Reddit. Bro.
Yeah. All right. Well, now let me because we can get into the Carlos Correa situation, right? Now, Carlos Correa played with the Minnesota Twins
2-year deal.
He played with the Minnesota Twins last year.
2-year deal. Everyone knew about these injuries,
but now
just keeping up small term.
After he played with the Minnesota Twins this year, he opted out, and they offered him a 10-year deal. Why? They obviously know what was in that medical report.
Who off? The Twins offered
him? The Twins offered him a 10-year deal.
Nah, he's probably fucking kicking himself and just not taking that.
But why would they offer him a 10-year deal if they saw the same medical reports as the Giants? No,
because you offer the deal and then do the medical. So they never probably got to the medical.
But they had the medical from last year when they signed him last year.
It's got to be something.
That's
a good point. Yeah.
It had to be something that came up last season.
I was thinking like really bad things.
Like what?
Like, I was thinking about, like, really bad things. Like, they might have found a spot on his lung or something.
No.
That's where my head was going because it was so weird the way this shit is going down.
It is weird.
It's strange.
You know, I was thinking it was way more than just a bone or a back.
I never
Was
was
he hurt at the end of the year?
Yeah.
Oh, he was.
There was
Bro.
shows.
So he
Look,
wasn't
he's been-
playing at all?
Bro, he's been hurt since he came up.
Well,
in Houston, he's
what
never played.
Well, he was out last season with a back issue. But now on September 20th, there's a video on Twitter. He had a play where he slid into second base and he fucked up his ankle that was restructured in 2014.
Yeah.
Same ankle.
Yeah, I heard
So
that too.
now he ended up playing still on the ankle that was already surgically repaired that he slid into second base with. So I mean them not coming out with what with
That's why my mind was going to these weird
If it's
places.
an ankle, it's not that big of an issue because
it's just
No, but if he's got cancer, it does.
Oh well.
I'm sorry to drop that word. I just have these fucking thoughts.
I don't know, man.
I know. Well, no one knows.
No, I know.
And how like
God forbid.
creepily weird.
Yeah.
Exactly. How creepy weird it is that they're not telling us. It's almost like that really horrible thing that they don't want to tell anybody. That's just kind of I could be extremely wrong. It's just a feeling that I have because
hope not.
nothing, of course. But it's just they're not being honest with us.
No, I know.
Like he was a Giant for a week.
Yeah.
They found something, like you said. Did the Twins not find that?
Yeah, that's
Did this not
it's,
find
it's
that? Or is
weird.
it in such limbo?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That the Twins having the 10-year deal.
And with HIPAA, they can't tell you shit.
That's true. So it's very fishy. It's a very strange situation. But
And just lock it up. Let's get it done. Whatever has to happen, let it happen here because
exactly.
you don't want to be rolling into spring training with this lingering either.
Yeah. So
you
now
know?
my friend,
we still got time for that.
My buddy texted me.
90-something
Saint texted me today, and he was like, "Do you want Carlos Correa?" And now this was like
That's a
the
stupid
honest,
question.
I want Carlos Correa, but now what it is?
You
What's
want
happening
Carlos Correa in October. You could let him sit until October and then bring him in.
I actually looked at his October numbers. They're not that spectacular. But
Excuse me?
Yeah, I looked them up. They're not that spectacular. So now what he was saying to me was I was saying Met fans, I'm speaking on my own behalf right now. The guy hasn't even played a second for the Mets.
No.
And I already fucking hate the guy. Like, stop putting me in limbo. Like, either you're on the Mets or you're off the Mets.
It's
like,
very
let's
true.
go.
It's obviously not him, though.
Yes, it is.
And
what do you mean?
Just for the audience, as of now, reports say Carlos Correa is not interested in restructuring a deal.
Yeah,
So
give him
it's
the
him.
time- give him
But the
time
Mets
Dave
and
said.
Correa are still motivated to get a deal
Yeah,
done.
let's
Yeah.
go. Let's come on now. You
And this
told
is-
us that we
and-
signed them a fucking week ago.
And this is Tuesday, January, not January.
January, oh my God.
December 27th.
Yeah, and we
December
signed him fucking Tuesday, December 22nd. You know what I mean? Come on now, let's go. Let's either you're on the Mets or you're off.
Was it a week already?
Yeah, bro. It was a Wednesday. We woke up. It was Wednesday. It was Wednesday.
Not to get back into all that.
morning.
But
So
that was
we
horrible.
also read that there's a few other teams interested in him as well.
Well,
Did you?
they reached out or something, but
Teams reached
The
out.
thing, what's happening with me? I know a lot of Met people on Twitter. They're like, the longer this goes, the less I feel like it's gonna happen. I'm opposite. I feel like the fact that nothing is coming out between like, the Twins offered him a 7-year, whatever it is, or whatever the case may be.
There's got to be some guidelines here, bro.
But-
Steve Cohen came out and told the media that he's a New York Met. You almost can't even go back on your words.
I mean,
Yeah, but if there's a serious issue,
yeah,
then
like
A serious like what? A serious issue that everyone knew about.
and clearly Correa
It's not
thinks
like everyone knew about
he
it.
also thinks he could play through it.
Yeah,
it's-
absolutely.
it's
Well,
not
of course,
like-
of course.
yeah, it's
Well,
guaranteed money.
Obviously, he's trying to get
Guaranteed
money,
money.
but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. though.
Just like what Ann said about Jacob. Like he knows his body. He probably
he's
needed to
not
sign the
playing
deal
5
just to get
years,
the
yeah.
money and who cares what his legacy is like after
It
the
really
fact.
depends what the injury is. It really
I don't
does.
give a fuck, bro. If you give him the 12 years and let him not play for the last 8, just give me a ring or 2. If you give me a ring, I
Put
don't
in the
give
contract.
a fuck what you do.
Stevie, put in the contract. Tell him you'll give him the full freaking deal. 1 ring. One
Right?
ring, he gets the full deal.
Everything.
In the next
I'll be
3,
down with
do
that.
it. The next 3 years, you get a ring, you
One
get the
ring.
full contract.
1
You
ring.
get the full. It's worth it on all
Yeah.
ends. He's gonna make 300-something million the day the Reds win the World Series.
Richie calls me up before. Richie calls me up today. I was at work. My friend Richie, he's 34. He was like, bro, I don't give a fuck if he's dying. He's like, they gotta give him the 12 years. He's like, I'm not gonna be 40 before I see a ring.
Yeah,
this guy refused to be 40 before I see a ring.
He can't say that though. That could bite him in his ass. There's been plenty of teams that have spent freaking billions and billions of dollars, bro,
don't care.
that haven't won a World Series.
I mean, come on. You gotta be realistic. Going into this season, do you think that ankle injury, whatever, is stopping
Maybe
this?
he didn't play last year. You don't know.
He did. He played 133 games last year. What do you mean?
Last year he had a massive injury.
No, he didn't. He played 133 games. He had a back injury.
Yo, 100% on that.
100%.
I don't want to double check.
133 games. He had 20-something home runs. He had 60 RBIs. He batted like 2.
He's a bum cheater.
I don't care.
He's a fucking bum cheater.
At least Justin Verlander isn't.
Oh yeah, Mr. Sticky himself.
Bro, he played. It's not like he didn't play, Carlos. He's bro, get the deal done.
Yeah,
man.
Los Mets. All right, guys, let's wrap this up. Thank you so much for listening to Empire State Sports. It's your boy Charlie Cabs and the Backbone.
Yeah.
Don't forget, check us out on YouTube. Tap the bell anywhere where you get your podcast. Spotify, Apple Music, Instagram. Come find us.
Thanks, Logan. Thanks for the prime, Logan.
Thanks for the prime. And remember, gamble responsibly. Happy New Year.
Hell yeah.
Let's go Giants, baby.
Come on, win and you're in. Win and you're in.